Good morning, allies. The house is a disaster zone, and there's a lot of trash. So much so that I've had to text the neighbors and ask them if I could use their trash can. Pop this fence here. It's 7 o'clock. I am tired, have not done anything today. I take that back. We went to a birthday party for one of Ben's friends, but that's not it's not vlog material. You ready for walkies?
Yeah.
You ready for walkies?
Yeah.
You ready for walkies? Where's your jacket?
I want to wear that like mommy.
The vest? Hmm. So I wanted to do a go back on the RTL SDR. So this is my bad. I thought that this would run HF and shortwave frequencies in direct sampling mode on its own. I thought they had come to the point that they can do that. Of course, that's not true. You need to buy something called an up converter. An up converter will take the frequencies and change them, modulate them, so they can be received by the SDR. It's pretty standard stuff for software-defined radio that you would have to do this kind of stuff. I just, on a whim, I was like, hey, let's buy this and find out how it works. So up converting is something that you're going to have to do. I'm going to probably get one in the near future here. I'll do a video update on up converting and running HF and shortwave and checking it out. But yeah, it's still a cool unit. It's still really, really good for using as a scanner and for VHF, UHF type data. Very, very cool. Still recommend it. So we didn't really do that much today for a vlog, so I wanted to tell a story. And it was something I remembered. Leia and I kind of went binge watching BuzzFeed videos, people eating food or drinking some kind of alcohol for the first time, blah, blah, blah. And I remembered that when I was working, in this company that I worked at before, there was a sign that got posted, and it was in the kitchen, and it said, you know, whoever took my, you know, little white to-go container of food, you know, just put it back, no questions asked. I think you bit off more than you can chew on this one, or something along those lines. So it turns out that we had this guy. His name's Johannes, Scandinavian dude. Johannes came back. He was on holiday back home. I won't go into any details on who he is or what country, but came back from his home country, and I guess he brought back like a crap load of Lutefisk. Not Lutefisk. Is it Lutefisk? Hold on. Yeah, it's Lutefisk. And it's what it is it's like a skate, which is a type of fish, and they take it after they get it, and they dry it, and then they use like lye. They treat it with lye. Lye is like that, you know, that scene in Fight Club where he kisses his hand and he puts the lye on it, and it causes it to react to the moisture and burns the crap out of you. So lye is very caustic. It's very, very caustic. I believe it's an ingredient of soap, and it was something that we discovered after when we started washing clothes. Where was the whole history of lye? How we discovered lye? People discovered that their clothes got cleaner when they washed their clothes downriver from where there was burning, either the remnants of burning or the decaying matter or the decaying human beings of where they had buried people, whatever. It's pretty morbid. Anyway, lye is a component of soap, I believe. I'm making lots of conjectures right now. Anyway, very caustic. So they take this fish, it's relative of the shark, and they soak it and they dry it, and then they coat it with lye, and then that's how that like preserves it. When you want to eat it, they have to take it and then wash it over and over and over and over and over again to get the lye out of it, because it's really bad. It's really, really bad for you. So they get, what comes out is they get this It's gelatinous, kind of flavorless, and I haven't had it. I'm just going on what I've heard and what I've seen because we were watching a BuzzFeed video on it. And yeah, sure enough, somebody at my old job went in, saw this like, oh, this is a lovely to-go container of fish. Which, first of all, if you bring fish into the workplace and you use the microwave to warm that thing up, you're a jerk. Nobody wants to smell your fish, and particularly your lutefisk. Anyway, I don't believe they warm up lutefisk though. Could be wrong. So somebody went and stole this dude's lutefisk and was like, yo, you don't know what you got there. You bit off way more than you could chew. No questions asked, just put it back in the fridge at some time. I want to get it. It's a cultural dish. I'd like to have it back, etc. And I believe it did show up, and he was able to get his lutefisk back because somebody was probably really disappointed when they pulled that box out. Anyway, that'll do it for the day. Question of the day: do you ever have a fun someone stole my lunch story, or someone was stealing my food or screwing with me in the office place? I love those stories. I love it particularly when people do like passive aggressive responses. Crack me up. Anyway, leave your comments below. Love to hear your stories. Give me a thumbs up if you have not already. Would be beautiful if you could subscribe. I do videos every day, and I will talk to you tomorrow.